This drum, it's a Ludwig Acrolite. I'm sure most of you guys know this drum. You can get this pretty much anywhere. It's not a rare drum. They're very ubiquitous. For some of you guys that don't know this drum, and I'm sure you've seen it if you don't know much about it, in these drum talks I'm having here showing you some of these snare drums to start with, and then we'll go out to look at the other stuff. This is a Ludwig Acrolite. It's a 5x14, 8 lug. Those are called bow tie lugs, and this is Ludwig's new P88 throw off, and it's so good. You'll notice from the other drum, the snare drum videos, you got the lug locks there. You'll notice I've got the Remo controlled sound coated up top. I'm going to be changing that out. I just happen to have a Vader buzzkill up there. Now, on the bottom, you'll notice this is a Remo Diplomat. It's a lighter weight, a brass pure sound strainer, but it's not a 30, it's an 18, something like that. And you can see the dot that has disintegrated. So I did want to just let you know this is a great drum. It's another one of those workhorse drums. You'll see these drums in pretty much any session drummer's collection. There are way more expensive, way more boutique, esoteric kind of drums, but this one is just one that works. I've had several of these. I helped my cousin move to college for one of these, and it was just a piece of crap. I don't even know what year it would be, but the hoops were missing. I think it might have had one hoop, and lugs. The rods were missing. The bottom head wasn't there. And I cherished that thing so much that one day, after using it on many, many records for years, there in Nashville, I sold it for some crazy reason, just for nostalgic reasons. I wish I still had that drum. I've had a few of them over the years. And so I got another one. This is not a vintage one. This is a brand new, off the shelf right now. You can go get it anywhere. I really, really like this drum. Now, I will be converting the triple flange tube up top to a die-cast tube, like I've probably already shown you on the other snare drums. Triple flange hoop at the bottom, that's fine. One thing I really like using to change up the sound of any drum, actually, is something like this. I don't have a deal with these guys, but if I did, that'd be fine. I should want to tell you about them, but on these drums, I think it's the big fat snare drum. I think these all have names. I believe the other one's called Steve's Donut or something like that. Anyway, it's the one with the open in the middle. But this one right here in particular, on the batter side, showing you here is probably pointless, but it tends to make the drums sort of drop. Feels like they're dropping about an octave. Sometimes on the thinner drums, it's nice to do something like that. So just options. Yeah, so these are just known as student model snare drums. Pretty much any high school band, a stage band or whatever, had these. Heck, I had these in the junior high band. So great drums, very high value. I think Ludwig Acrolite is one of those drums you should just have in your collection because it's a workhorse. It's not crazy expensive, very reliable. They've really updated the throw-off and the butt plate. I'm even toying with the idea of maybe grabbing another one of these and setting it up differently, like going through some different settings and the Gauger locks on there too. You notice these guys. So, all right, so that is the Ludwig Acrolite 8 lug, 8 bow tie lugs on the not chrome-plated. It's more of the raw finish drum, 5x14 if I didn't mention that. These are great drums. Go get yourself one if you feel so inclined, I should say. These are drums that I recommend to anyone that asks me about it. I'm like, do you have a Ludwig Acrolite by chance? It's just a good starting place. Outside of that, I guess you can find out any kind of historical information, pricing, anything like that you can find it's out there on the interweb somewhere. The Ludwig Acrolite snare drum. I do have some more snare drums to cover, and then I'll get into the other types of drums and cymbals and hardware and microphones and all that stuff. I'm just rolling this out and just building this as I go. So thank you so much for your kind comments and for letting me know anything that you want to see, any questions you might have, things that we can sort of discuss or talk about together. I'm happy to tell you what I know. Anything you might have to add to the conversation would be very appreciated. It only makes this channel better, which is the whole point of all this for me. All right, thank you so much, and please check out the other videos. I'd really appreciate it. All right, talk to you more later.